Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. All right, let me see. Instagram is giving me an error. We'll let everybody come in. Oh, let's see. Huh. Let everybody have just a moment. I'm going to see if I can get Instagram up and running. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Facebook and YouTube. We're having some issues here. Come on in. I'll be right there. I'm just getting Instagram together. Sorry about the time change, everyone. Just hungry. And if I'm cooking, let's see if this will work. Okay, looks like we're good to go now. All right. All right, we'll just give it a minute, let everybody come on in. I think my camera's crooked. I'm a one-man band. Okay, so we are good to go. Hello, everyone. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. And hello, Instagram. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Paige. All right. So, you guys, I am going to make brunch, and I just wanted to bring you guys on with me. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and here I teach you how I'm on this weight loss journey. I am down 65 plus pounds now, with 35 more to go. I got tested for food sensitivities, and I have a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I have to avoid. So I just come on here and share with you guys what's working for me. Love to cook for others. And then, you know, I try to come up with ways that I can enjoy kind of the same thing. All right, so let's see. Yesterday I did the egg fast. I don't know if any of you guys watched, but all I had was eggs and apples because the scale had kind of like plateaued. For this month of March, I am being very consistent and strict to plan. I want to lose 10 pounds just this month, and so far I'm tracking well. In the first week, 2.5 pounds down, so I'm very happy about that. All right, so we've done this before, but you know, some of y'all have seen it, some of y'all haven't. So I'm gonna make the blueberry pancakes, faux pancakes, talk to you guys about how I do it, and then I'm gonna share with you some drink options because I'm actually thirsty and hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. All right, so if you have any questions or comments, I guess put them in. Y'all, I'm trying with this thing. Hopefully I see them. All right, so let's get started with our batter. You've seen me do this before. This is a play on the egg loaf, and the egg loaf is basically just two ingredients. It's eggs and cream cheese, but I can't have cow dairy. We've talked about that before, so I substitute the cream cheese for goat's cheese. If you can have dairy, use cream cheese or the other one called Nuftachel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. You guys, it kind of looks like cream cheese, but I think it's less fat. So those are really the only two ingredients that you have to have. I'm going to put a couple extra things in there today, just some extra flavor, and let's get started. All you need is a blender. I should have had mine out, but grab my little Ninja. You can use a regular blender. You can use one of those bullet smoothie things. Ooh, y'all, I'm hungry. What is everybody eating today? All right. Oh, you want to be in the request? Let me know, Sonia, if you wanted to be in this video or you just hit that by mistake. All right, so again, for the recipe for the batter, and I'm going to make more than I actually cook. This will keep well in the fridge. So this is a 4-ounce log of goat cheese. I think this just came from Publix. You can get it anywhere. But any soft, creamy cheese and eggs. So with a 4-ounce log, I need 4 eggs. It's basically a 1-to-1 ratio. Hello, Floyd. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you have 2 ounces of cream cheese or goat cheese, 2 eggs. 4 and 4, 8 and 8. All right, so let's start with our eggs. I just have my little Ninja blender there. So I'm gonna crack 4 eggs. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are ready for spring. Allergies are kicking in. Excuse me. Allergies are kicking in, but we're gonna enjoy all that the weather change will bring us. Whew, y'all. All I had was a cup of coffee this morning. On my journey, I can have 3 meals a day. I'm kind of eating 2. Sometimes it's intentional, and then sometimes I just run out of time. So I like to get my meals in kind of early. And my bigger meals earlier in the day. Usually people have a larger dinner, but I have a larger breakfast. I'm calling this brunch. Okay, so you guys can see so far. Hey, Kavita. You guys can see so far all we have is 4 eggs in the blender. And I'm going to open up the goat's cheese. And I just took this out of the fridge, so it's still cold. You can leave it out to soften, but I've done it both ways. And whether your goat cheese or cream cheese is cold or room temperature, it all works the same. All right, so let me see if I can. I always wash my hands and then try to open this thing, and it just doesn't work for me. All right. A little bit messy. My stomach is grumbling. Oh, God. I hate feeling hungry, honestly. I've shared with you guys, or I think I did on another video, one of the nutritionists that I saw years ago, I don't see her anymore, but she told me something that I never forgot about being hungry. So if you think about the hunger scale, if you can think about a scale like 0 to 10, with 0 being you're so hungry, you don't care, you're gonna eat anything. And then 10 being you're so full. Hey, hey Joy. 10 being you're so full, you're almost nauseous and uncomfortable. You wanna try and eat between 3 and 8 on that scale. That's what she told me. So you wanna eat when your body's kind of like, you know what, I could eat something. I'm not miserable, but I could kind of eat. And then you want to stop eating when you're like an 8 on the scale, like, I'm not hungry anymore, I'm satisfied. You don't want to be too full and you don't want to be too hungry. Right now, I'm kind of like a 2, so I'm borderline hangry. So you guys can see here the cream cheese. Basically, this is just this is cream cheese, but I can't have cow dairy. This is goat cheese. So I'm literally just gonna take my scissors and cut little chunks of this into the blender just so that it mixes. You completely don't have to do that. I could rip it off with my fingers. I could put the whole log in there, but that's all that I'm doing, just so when it blends. And this is that creamy, kind of messy cheese. All right, so again, 4 eggs, 4 ounces. I'm not going to cook all. The batter will keep in the fridge very well. So you can see here before I turn it on, I have 4 eggs and I have a 4-ounce log of goat cheese. So now I'm going to blend that up. I wanted to put some other stuff in it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of vanilla paste, and these are stevia caramel flavored drops, completely optional. I like to experiment. Sometimes I put cinnamon, sometimes I put nutmeg. Honestly, I just wanna know how it tastes. I've made them plain. Anytime I try a recipe, I always do it first, kind of by the book, and then, I doctor it up with whatever inspires me. So we're going to do a little bit of vanilla bean paste. You guys can see here, it's like a goopy vanilla flavor. We'll see if it changes the color at all. All right. And then for the stevia drops, these are stevia leaf sweet drops. They have different flavors. This one is caramel. I don't like it so much by itself, like in a beverage. So that's why I'm trying it in an ingredient, a recipe that I'm gonna cook, because I'm gonna see if I like it better. Hey, that's how you cook, right? I'm not a chef, I'm just a home cook. So here we go, experimenting. Hope everybody's doing well. All right, so let me show you guys what we have now. Literally, if you can see our batter, and I don't want to make a mess, but it's literally just this kind of liquidy, a little bit more watery than a pancake batter. So our pancakes are going to be not a crepe. They will fluff up, but the batter should be a little bit more liquid. You can, if you want to. I'm hungry, so I'm not going to wait. But you can let the batter sit for a while and it can kind of thicken up. You can put it in the fridge. I'm not doing all that. All right. So the pan that I like to use is this small skillet. It's about the size of my hand because all the pancakes kind of stay the same. So I'm going to put some butter in the skillet. Again, I don't use cow dairy, so this goat's butter dairy has been a life. Goat's dairy butter. Goat's butter, whatever. I'm hungry, y'all. This has been a lifesaver for me. To me, it looks like butter, tastes like butter. I use it like butter, and my body processes it better. All right. Now, here's the key. This is how I've messed this up before. With pancakes, and it's always an adventure, you want to make sure that your fire is hot enough to cook the pancakes, but low enough that it doesn't burn the pancakes, right? Because presentation is important. So I'm going to put some butter in the pan. You guys can see the goat's butter here. Again, it looks just like regular butter. So I'm going to put a little bit in the pan. And we're going to let that melt down and cover the bottom of the pan. So I had some blueberries. Not anything special about them, just blueberries. I'm gonna rinse these off. We're gonna put some blueberries inside the pancakes, and we're gonna put some blueberries on top of the pancake. So hopefully my presentation comes out nice for you guys. I'm gonna rinse these off. You could probably do this with any fruit, but I like the way blueberries kind of burst when they cook and you get that like sweet inside. All right, so I'm just moving the butter around in the pan. You guys can see here just so we have kind of, you know, as much coverage as we can. I've got my stove, for me, between a 3 and a 4. So literally all I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pour this batter. Again, the batter itself, I did not put blueberries in here. I'm gonna do that on the stove. The batter itself is just 4-ounce log of goat cheese, 4 eggs, a little bit of vanilla, and a little bit of stevia caramel just to see how it works. All right, so our butter is sizzling a little bit. So I just pour it until it fills out the whole bottom section. All right. And now, I'm gonna top it with some blueberries after I wash them. I'm just picking out the wrinkly ones. These were like on there. They look okay. They were kind of on there. Use me now, lady. And then I'm gonna make a chai latte. I'm gonna make a couple drinks while these are cooking because these are gonna cook kind of slow. All right, so we've rinsed off our blueberries. Oh man, I hate cooking hungry. I hate shopping hungry. I should have had a little something, but lesson learned. That's been a key for me, guys, you know, on my journey, not letting myself have to think about food when I'm hungry. So I try to think about what I'm gonna eat before I actually eat it. Hello, hello. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm just dropping a few blueberries onto the pancake batter, the faux pancake batter. So this will be sugar-free, grain-free, dairy-free, and I think they're really yummy. All right, let's clean as we cook. And while that's going, I'm gonna make a couple drinks for you guys. I don't know if Dottie is on. She asked me about a soda substitute for any of you guys that are struggling with that. I'm not a big soda drinker. I like it as a treat, like at the movies, but I understand, you know, sometimes people, we all have our thing, right? And some things are harder to break than others. All right. So while our pancake, our faux pancake is going, it's literally just gonna cook really slow and you'll start to see a little bit of bubbles. They're not gonna kind of burst all the way through like a flour pancake, because again, this has no grains. And because it's just pretty much pure protein, when I eat this, this is what's allowed me to only eat like 2 meals a day and then just sip on beverages. All right. I'm gonna make quite a few things. So you guys have might already seen this before, but in case you haven't, if you like sweet tea, nothing here is sponsored. I'm just showing you guys what I have in my kitchen that's worked for me. So I hope it's helpful. If not, I totally understand. This brand, Southern Breeze, they have already sweetened unsweet teas. So they're sweetened with sucralose, which is the Splenda, and the sweetener is in the bag. This one is blackberry. They have peach, they have mango, they have different summer flavors. They have everything. So literally, I love these. You just take it out of the tea bag, out of the package. It looks just like a regular tea bag. I bought their little mason jar because I thought it was cute. You can do this in a glass. I'm gonna put it in the mason jar, and like I do with everything that I drink, I'm gonna put a couple drops of the alkaline drops just so you guys can see. It doesn't change the flavor, but my test results showed that when I drink water, it was just kind of going through me. It wasn't hydrating me, so I needed to drink more alkaline water. I got those drops on Amazon. Ooh, our edges are sizzling. I'll bring it over so you guys can see. So I'm just getting some filtered water from the fridge. And with the I'm coming, y'all. Alright, I fill it up to the top, but you guys can see here, hopefully you can see, it's basically going to be just a cold brew. So I'm going to let it sit, and then if it were a glass, you would just take the tea bag up and down and dunk it. I'm going to let it sit for a while, and you'll see it's just going to brew on its own in like under 5 minutes. Let's check on our pancake. Okay, looking good. Let me check underneath, because y'all know I get sidetracked. And okay, I'm going to turn it. Let me show you guys what we have. If you can see the pancake here, and I'm going to just flip it right here so you guys can see, and then I'll put it back on the stove. So our edges are set, and I'm just going around to make sure that nothing's stuck. And then the flipping is the hard part. I got a couple blueberries that came out. So you can see our pancake, faux pancake. So I'm going to go and let the bottom half of that cook. Let's see. Any questions or... Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to make a 3 stack of pancakes. So that is a good substitute, that Southern Breeze. They make individual size. They also make family size, which is like a pitcher. It's in there, but I don't want to take it out. They have like the Arnold Palmer, which is half and half lemonade, half sweet tea. So if you like, sweet tea, if you're in the South, like me, that's a great substitute. All right, clean as we go. Let's put these eggs away. If you guys can hear, one of the things I like about doing blueberries in the faux pancakes is that when they get hot, they kind of burst, and then you get all that blueberry flavor inside your pancakes. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to show you guys what I mean. You can see one of them has burst, and it's kind of leaking inside the pancake. All right. So we got our first one done. Just check the bottom. Not bad. All right, so what do we want to do? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on the plate, and then I'm going to put a little bit of butter and a little bit of syrup. But I'll show you guys that. We'll go ahead and make the second one. This one looks like it's done. Alright, I'll center it. I'm going to repeat that, and then we'll talk about condiments and beverages. Maybe should have put a little bit more butter, but pour it into the pan until it gets just to the edges. And then once your batter is in the pan, top it with more fresh blueberries. I haven't tried with frozen. Maybe it would work. So we're going to do 2. We're going to do 3, so that's number 2. All right, so you guys can see, I'm just going to move this to the middle of the plate. So this is our first blueberry pancake. As you can see, it's nice and warm. Looks like a pancake. To me, it gives me the pancake experience. So I'm going to put a little bit of butter on it while it's still warm. Let that melt down. Again, I'm using the goat butter because I can't have cow dairy. And then I'm going to drizzle with a little bit of syrup. This is the Walden Farms. They make so many different flavors. This one is the blueberry. So since I'm having blueberry pancakes, I'm going to do blueberry syrup. And I'm literally just going to drizzle a little bit on each layer and let it sit and wait for its sisters and brothers. So while we're making the others, I don't know why, I just stacked my food in here. In my mind, it will stay warmer. All right, so you guys can see here our cold brew in just this short amount of time. It's releasing the blackberry tea. So that's gonna be really yummy. So this Southern Breeze cold brew, they do have a hot brew option, already sweetened, so you can avoid sugar, because I completely avoid sugar. I think my metabolic specialist told me anything that I eat needs to have under 6 grams of sugar. And you guys would be surprised, there's a lot of sugar and stuff that's not even supposed to be sweet. All right, let's see. While the tea is brewing, I'm gonna make a chai latte. I'm probably gonna drink all of this. Let me go check on this pancake. All right, just steaming, a few small bubbles. So that's a good option for cold, unsweet, sweet tea. We'll do cold, hot, cold. I am going to make a chai latte. Anybody who likes, you know, kind of a spicy tea. Also, this was a godsend for me. When I was first tested for food sensitivities, coffee came up on my list. And I was, oh my gosh, I drink coffee all the time. What am I gonna do? But you know what, guys? I've realized that it's not the foods that you eat from time to time. A lot of time, it's the food that you eat every day. So I had to take a break from coffee for a while. I've been retested and now I'm not sensitive to coffee, so I can have it. But when I was avoiding coffee, I'm gonna make for you guys what I used to have. And this is the just Celestial Seasonings India Spice Chai. I love it. And this is the Coffee Mate Almond Creamer because I can't have cow dairy. But if you want something that's a good coffee substitute that has a little bit more of a bite to it, this is excellent. All right, we're checking on this pancake number 2, looking good. Again, I'll bring it closer so you guys can see. Once you start moving the pan and nothing's jiggling, it's a good time to turn. So I'm gonna go around the edges and turn. Got it just in time, you see? All right, let's let this do its thing. And then we'll stack it on the other and do one last one. All right, so anytime I'm making a hot beverage, just like I told you guys, I always start with a couple of drops of the alkaline water. Coffee is actually very acidic. This is just a habit for me. So literally just 2 to 3 drops, and it turns regular water into alkaline water so you can make your own, because you can buy alkaline water. It's just expensive. So this is gonna go, let me put the pod in the Keurig. And then what I like to do is I like to go ahead and put the creamer inside the cup and then brew the coffee in there. You don't have to, that's just what I do. So I'm pretty liberal with it. I kind of like my drinks light and sweet. So put that in there, swirl it around a little bit, and then we're gonna make our chai. Check on this last pancake. Ah, looking good. All right, so I'm just gonna stack it on top of the others. That helps everything stay warm. So you guys can see the bottom, well, let me bring it closer. The bottom of the pancake is looking good. So we're gonna put that on top. Why am I standing over an open flame, y'all? And the warm blueberries. Then we're gonna repeat the process with the last one, and we're gonna deck out the freshest pancake. I'm getting excited. I love to eat. I love to cook. All right, so let's get the last one. Our chai is going. Anytime I go to Starbucks and I get a chai latte and it's like $5 because they charge you extra for almond milk, and it's just like, I mean, that's fine, but there are really so many substitutes you can do by yourself, and they're really good. So we'll do our last pancake. And then I'm going to put this batter in the fridge, and I will use this tomorrow. You can also, with the egg loaf, if you wanted to pour this batter into a loaf pan and bake it like bread, and then slice it and pan fry that, that's a good substitute for French toast. Anybody? It's so versatile. All right. Find a home for you. Ah, I didn't top with my blueberries. That's the whole reason we're here. I have 2 portions of fruit in a day, and the fruits that I can have are the low sugar fruits. This is my list right here. And fruits for blueberries, half a cup is my portion. So I'm having a meal and my lunch, my fruit snack. Like the kids, fruit snack. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys my chai latte, if you can see. And again, if you're sensitive to coffee or you have to avoid coffee, this is a great substitute. Because it's strong enough to give you that bite that we like from coffee, but it's actually a tea. Okay, let's get some butter and syrup on the second layer. And keep the cleanup going. So I'll show you guys what we have so far. And then I'm going to drizzle some syrup. I like doing it while it's warm. Okay. So we're going to let this melt down. So this is the second blueberry pancake. You can see here we've got some blueberries inside and some warm blueberries outside. We've got the Walden Farms. This is sugar-free, calorie-free, gluten-free, everything free. I don't know how they do it, but that's what I was going to say. You know, for anybody who's struggling, you know, giving up some of the foods that you like, one of the things that has helped me completely changing my beverages and condiments. Beverages and condiments have so much extra stuff that sometimes you can double your calorie intake without realizing. So if you can switch to like 0 sugar ketchup or, you know, other stuff like that, it's a good start. So you guys can see my tea here, and I'm literally just gonna turn it like upside down. That's how I mix it. So I would say that my blackberry tea is ready to go. All right. So again, it's already sweetened, calorie-free, sugar-free. The brand is Southern Breeze. I saw them online. Love it. So this is a great option. I put some alkaline drops in there. Let's check on our last pancake. Sizzling, low and slow. I'm excited. Hey, Snuggles. Oh, I know. I don't know. You know what? I might need your help. So when I put the titles there, I got to figure out how to make this more descriptive. I guess at this point, you know, if you guys will help with the thumbs up and help, you know, sharing. I've only been doing Maggie the Substitute Teacher for a little over a month now. Thank you for the thumbs up. But yeah, I've got to work on like getting the message out there and tagging, you know, honestly, because I cook every day. I give you guys a post every day, and I just think, oh, because if I weren't recording, this would be just me in the kitchen. Ah, yes. All right. So we want to talk a little bit about what's going on. All right, so let's check on this last pancake. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. You guys can see this is the last one. And literally all I do is I kind of get the spatula up on the edges and I look to see how it's looking, and it looks good. So I'm gonna put it on the counter to flip it. You know, I mean, guys, I'm just a mom and a home cook, you know, and I want to age gracefully. And, you know, I've always struggled with my weight. I just accepted that I was a, you know, big girl. But, you know, I injured my knee, and it just kind of went downhill from there. And I was just like struggling and limping along, and I didn't like that. And, you know, I'm not here to preach to anybody or say what you should do. You know, I'm just here to say what's worked for me, because we can do better. We don't just have to let ourselves go. All right, I'm going to give you guys the last beverage substitute. I don't know if Dottie is on, but yesterday someone asked about a soda substitute, and so I had an order come in I wanted to share with you guys. Can you hear my blueberries sizzling? I'm so excited. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Sparkling water has been a great substitute for me. If you just like, I do a lot of teas and waters and coffees, but if you like the carbonation, if you need some bubbles from time to time, sparkling water. This was approved. This is clear American. I just got it at Walmart. You can get it in the, you know, like 1 liter bottles, but this is the can. Let me see if I can open it. I keep these in the fridge. I may have like one a day, but it's a great substitute. It's 0 calories, 0 sugar. They have different flavors. You can try the one that works for you. They have 0 caffeine, so 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, and 0 sodium. So that has been a great substitute. If you guys like sparkly drinks. And yesterday we talked about how you can make your own. All right, guys, our last pancake is done. I am going to plate for you, and I am going to eat for me. I'm so excited. Okay, so you guys can see our last blueberry pancake. So again, the key is keeping the fire low and slow. We're gonna top with some fresh blueberries, the last of the butter, goat's butter, blueberry syrup, and dig in. All right, so these are the ones that we've made so far. I'm making a 3-set. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm excited. All right. So you guys can see our last pancake. Not bad, right? 3-star. Hey, Marissa. So we've got our warm faux pancakes with blueberries inside. I'm going to put the last of this goat's butter because it's time for me to open up a new pack. Gladly. Again, if you're sensitive or you can't have cow dairy, you know, what I was eating was causing me so much inflammation. When I saw the metabolic specialist, you know, she looked at me and she said, you're really not that big. Like your frame, you have a lot of inflammation. And I didn't know what that was. And so she explained to me, you know, our body processes some things well and some things not. So that's what my test results have shown me. So I'm putting, again, the blueberry syrup on top, and then we're going to top it with some fresh blueberries. Okay, you know what? I wondered about that. Thank you for telling me, Instagram. Thank you. I will fix that. So we're going to top it with the last of the fresh blueberries. Take a picture and then dig in. But yeah, you know, you guys, There's nothing special about me. I used to be pre-diabetic. That has now been reversed. I used to have elevated cholesterol. That is now normal. I used to have borderline blood pressure. That is now regular. I think the last time I went to the dentist, it was like 116/72. And I still have, at least 35 pounds more to lose. So this is the change that has worked for me. So I'm going to show you guys what we have so far. Doesn't that look good? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And let's see if I have any cream, whipped cream. I don't want to dig in the back. All right. I think I used it all up, but if I have like coconut or almond whipped cream, you can get dairy substitutes. So let me take a picture because I always just dig in. And I'm going to show you guys the texture, but I'm going to bring it up close so you can see, because I really think this is a great substitute, not just for Sunday brunch. You guys are able to see Facebook, YouTube. So these are my faux blueberry pancakes, and Instagram. I know it's not right, but I'll fix it. Okay, so let's cut in here. They should still be warm because I stacked them on top of each other. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys see inside. Okay, so if you see how I cut into it, you can see on the inside there, it kind of has that pancake texture, even though there's no flour, no sugar, no cow dairy. I'm going in, y'all. Oh, I'll let you see on the fork too. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see. Oh, thank you, Snuggles. Please put that in the comments. I need all the help I can, you guys. I've been doing this Maggie the Substitute Teacher just for about a month to keep me accountable. I want to get the rest of this weight off, and you guys are going to help me. Woo! Y'all. It is so good. That little bit of vanilla that I put in the batter and the caramel drops from the stevia just really took up the flavor. You guys, this is brunch for me. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna be heading out to run some errands, and this is gonna keep me full for a while. It is so good. I wish I could cook for you guys. I'm having this and my chai latte, and my unsweet sweet tea. So again, let me just check and see if there's any comments. If not, hey Marissa, I'm gonna check and see if there's any other comments that I'm missing. But y'all, I'm hungry, so I want to eat. Okay, I think I got everything. I'm just scrolling back. Thank you, Mr. Akata. Okay, I'll have to go back. Oh my gosh. I'll have to read all of that. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad this is helpful. I'm so glad this is helpful. You guys, I cook every day, so I give you a post every day. I'm craving crab cakes, so I think I'm gonna make crab cakes with my version of substitute with real crab, but my grain-free crackers instead of breadcrumbs, and some other things. So I'm gonna try and get those ingredients and go back live today. 5:36-ish my time, dinner. So I'll show you guys my crab cakes, and I'm gonna put it over a spinach salad. That should be really good. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Please consider subscribing. If you have any tips or comments for me, I'm definitely gonna go back and I'll make the adjustments on Instagram. And Snuggles, if you would drop the link so I can take you guys on my journey. But I am done talking because I am hungry. All right, bye Facebook. Okay. And thank you, everyone. Bye, YouTube.